Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today, we are going to check out the new game update for Art of Conquest. This just came out on Thursday, but the servers will be suspended for maintenance on July 30th at 1 a.m. UTC for about 2 hours while the game is updated to patch 1.21.14. When it completes, just open up the app. You'll have to download the new files, but this should be a pretty awesome update. So let's check out and see what this update is actually all about. Will the awakened troops be in it? Will they not be in it? What is going on? So, first we have the Divine Trial. So you can group with 2 other commanders to face the trials of the ancient deities. The event will last for a couple days, and you can check the rules in the event calendar when the event begins. So basically, this looks like another version of group raids or the swamp. I can't imagine it's going to be too much different from that. I haven't seen any footage myself for it, but it seems like it's all built around the same type of idea. There is a new item that comes out in it, and from what I saw, the item should increase range damage by 15% for like nearby allies. So, anyways, that the item that drops from this, if you get it out of the chest, looks very promising and it looks very good. The next big thing that we have is Clash of Fate and Minds of Mayhem. So now you can choose your preset hero abilities, equipment, and dragon before each battle starts. And your dragon now shares energy and injury status. So what this means with the dragon portion is, since you can access multiple dragons in Clash of Fate and or Minds of Mayhem, if your dragon dies, you can't just substitute a different dragon in. So it's a way that makes it so that you're only going to be able to deploy your dragon 3 times, regardless if you switch them, if you leave it to the same one, if after 2 you switch it to a different one. So that same idea that you can deploy your dragon up to 3 times. Once it's dead until you respawn, or if you're in Minds of Mayhem, you do the healing thing. Now, when they talk about being able to choose your hero abilities, equipments in the preset for that, so far I've seen a little bit of confusion thinking that people like picked the skill orders kind of like Colosseum ahead of time. That's not what they mean by this. If you're in the normal world and you enter a duel with somebody, or somebody challenges you to a duel, on the bottom of the screen there'll be a button that says edit. If you hit the edit, you can switch all of your heroes to one specific gear set. So if you have gear set 1, gear set 2, etc., you can switch them all to that, which is honestly pretty good, because if somebody accidentally wears command gear into Minds of Mayhem or Clash, they can now resolve that. Otherwise, it's a very long hour of your life. You can also do this with skills, and if you do any modification in this, you will have to pick a gear set, a skill set, and a dragon set. So if your skills look like mine are all over the place. Like Avalon, I use skill set 2. Virion, I use skill set 2. Everybody else, I use skill set 1. I need to redo that before this comes out. But if you change your gear set, you'll also have to pick which skill set, and you'll have to pick a dragon. The biggest use out of this will be the option to change your dragon during the fights. So if you just fought a Lich player and you were using Greater Warsong Dragon, and now you're getting challenged by yourself, but you have a blessed magical creature dragon, you can then switch it mid fight, or in between the fights, I should say. So this should add a whole new dynamic to Clash of Fate and or Minds of Mayhem. This will not affect this current Clash of Fate season unless you're in one of the top 4 teams. Next, we have hero balance. So this is super exciting. And spoiler alert, the awakening is not coming in this patch, but the humans are going to get a bunch of buffs. So the first one is through Virion. So his Crusader Resurrection, every 20 seconds, Virion revives up to 5 friendly light infantry. If his skill is at 6 through the +1 item, I believe it's the Prism or it's the other one. It should be up to 6 friendly light infantry, which are swordsmen. I believe that's how it should be. Again, some of this stuff is we'll have to wait until it hits the servers to see exactly. But my gut feeling is you can get 6 friendly swords if you have the +1 item on it. Next, we have the racial balance for humans. Swordsmen now have Warrior's Pride, which makes them immune to moral collapse. This is for silver swordsmen. The gold swordsmen already have this. The gold swordsmen are already immune to moral collapse, but now the silver ones should be immune to moral collapse. I know it doesn't say it in here, but reading the PTR realm stuff, that's what it looks like. It's subject to change. Of course, we need to wait until this is implemented to tell 100%. But if I was a betting man, that's what I would bet on. Under the Legionnaire, which is the archers, I'm sorry, I take that back. Under Legionnaire, there's a new trait ability called Undying Will. So Legionnaire must be the Gold Swordsman, which is Undying Will. After being resurrected, gain 30% bonus health and damage. So this is really conflicting with the screenshots from the PTR realm. From that, I think those were on this channel yesterday. So again, we'll have to wait until it's in the game to see what it is actually going to be on the PTR realm. Under the research description, it says 50% bonus health and damage. In the patch notes, it says 30% bonus health and damage. Honestly, we just need to wait for it to come into the game. What we can take out of it is for Gold Swordsman, Undying Will will offer bonus health and damage. The actual amount we'll find out once it comes out into the servers. Then we have Feather Shots, which these are the gold archers. The first attack is guaranteed to hit. Whew, that's amazing. That is amazing. The next attack after every subsequent 10 seconds is guaranteed to hit. So once every 10 seconds, the gold archers or the archers in general will be able to land a hit no matter what. That's amazing. Under Sylph, we now have Huntresses. What's their big buff? So their glaive, their damage percentage has been reduced. Slight nerf to Huntresses. I really don't think this is a big deal at all. It's the damage portion that comes from their glaive, which is a percentage of the enemy's max health. It has been reduced. I don't think this is like abandoned Sylph, abandoned at all. It's not like that. It's a very, very small nerf and or tweak. Nothing crazy to worry about there. Under other updates, subscription rewards now include daily tech rush plus 30 minutes. So if I understand this correctly, every day, just like how you collect the Patreon rewards or the lifetime Patreon rewards, we should now be able to collect the subscription rewards, which will give us 30 minutes of research rush every day. That's awesome. That's 3.5 hours per week that you can put towards research. Hey, if it comes to speeding up researches, I will gladly accept any help possible. The research tab has been moved to the Patreon menu. That's probably for ease of access so that people can go through and just like with the lifetime Patreon and or regular Patreon, we can select for the daily tech rush 30 minutes. They also added in, you can now use buy 30 in the black market after you've used the buy 10. Your remaining honor will be displayed in the purchase screen. So this is huge. When you have the opportunity to go to Drake, it will be amazing if you can show up and help capture those cities. You can get like 2 million honor just from capping a city and clearing out the mobs in it. Very easily get 2 million honor. So now that we're getting all of this honor, and I mean that's 2 million honor in like less than an hour. So to spend that honor, what you do is you go to the black market or the private dealer, if you have the lifetime Patreon, and you go in and you buy items with your honor. You can then turn those items into alchemy stones, turn those alchemy stones into divine gear if you're lucky, flawless divine gear. What makes this really nice is my honor cap, I think right now is 750,000. So that's 75 times that I'd have to go through at the buy 10 to empty out my honor so that I can keep accruing more and not have to do it after every single fight. Being able to do 30 at a time, that will take that from having to do that 75 times down to 26 times to fully empty it out. Very good change. I was hoping that there was a buy 100 option. Buy 30 is still 3 times faster than the buy 10, so I will take that. Next, we have the Warriors main set, Blood Maw's Bite, and the Solstice will now be available in the artifact set. So if anybody missed out on these, whether however they were offered, if they were in the Lucky Wheel or whatever past event they were offered in, you can now buy them in the shop, which is good. So although you could only get those artifacts for a limited amount of time, if you miss out on that opportunity, you can now go in and buy that. If you're on a newer server and some of these things came out since before you even started playing the game, go get them, because the War Maker's main, the Blood Maw, and the Solstice are all super powerful. So definitely grab those. They made some changes to the mount quality in the character menu. These changes do not affect mount stats. So that sounds like a quality of life, maybe some graphic changes when it comes to viewing mounts from the character menu. Maybe you can see more things with it. We'll have to check that out once that comes out. I'm kind of interested in that. They increased the visibility of the battlefield when Cleo's Book of Eclipse is activated. Thank you. When two Cleos both have Books of Eclipse activated, the whole screen pretty much just turns black. You can't see anything that's going on. I guess you can rule it as a tactical advantage, but it's kind of annoying because you can't really see what's going on. You can follow it through the icons for the heroes and or troop, but it still makes the game very bland. So I'm glad that they're doing something about it. Hopefully it will still keep that theme of darkening, just not black. Starting on August 4th, the duration of hero chest availability will be reduced from 48 hours to 24 hours for realms that have been online for over 7 days. So if you're one of those people that are taking the advice from this channel, which I hope you are, to save your money and not buy heroes in the shop for $99 each or anything like that, you can get most heroes in the game through the hero chest. The only one right now you can't get is Jax, which is rumored to actually go into that pretty soon when the new Necromancer hero comes out. It should be a swap. That information is still pending on if that's going to affect our servers in that way. Again, we'll believe it when we see it. Otherwise, every other hero you can get from playing the game for free. Gan, Mako, Nora, and the starting hero that you didn't pick, depending on which one you went with, are all available in the Void. You get those for free, you save up your Void tokens, you buy those. With the hero chest, you save up the hero tokens, and then you gamble and you try and get the hero out of the chest. Every 40 times, you're guaranteed the hero. One thing that can be super annoying, and I'll speak for it for myself on my alt accounts, is there's 2 or 3 heroes left that I need on my alt, and every 48 hours the cycle changes, and it feels like weeks go by and the hero doesn't even become available for me to get out of it. So I think this is a good change, having it go from 48 hours to 24 hours. It will cycle through more heroes. And they also put that on for any server that's that's been online for over 7 days. So within those first 7 days, somebody can't just get every single hero, which is probably good for new server balance. And finally, we have Cavalry, Siege Engines, Clerics, and Cannoneers can now be awakened. So earlier, how I said that, spoiler, we don't get awakening. Well, your reward, because you waited until the very end of this video, is the next level of awakenings have arrived. So coming out on July 30th at 1 a.m. UTC, the next level of Awakenings come out. So thank you guys for sticking around until the end of the video. Please smash the thumbs up button. If you want, you can gently tap it, like a little gentle tap on the like button. Helps out this channel tremendously. Subscribe if you have not already. Tell your friends that watched this video but did not watch it through that they should probably rewatch it because the Awakenings are coming. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.